everyone, and welcome to the Podcast of Stuff.
Yes.
Episode 25. We're almost at my age.
We're doing the thing.
In weeks.
Yay.
It's been 25 weeks.
Yeah.
It's flown by. Flown the F by.
It has been a minute.
Whoops. I have something. There we go. I had a speaker on. All right.
I was wondering what the friggin' echo was.
Yeah, so BG and DA. BG is doing something, I don't know what, but he is not going to be joining us. DA is currently trying to find a cord to
be able to talk with us, beautiful, friendly people.
Yes, very beautiful.
So we're going to wait for him to start the discussions that we usually do for the podcast. And
oh yeah, because I wanted to call both him and BG out on something.
Oh.
But because literally, did I not say when we were talking about the trailer for WWE 2K17, I said I think Goldberg might make an appearance again. And they're like,
he did?
no, he's going to.
No, he's not.
They are most likely hinting at a match between him and Lesnar.
Another Lesnar Goldberg match?
Oh yeah, it's going to be as shitty just because Goldberg is old as shit and Brock does suplexes.
Goldberg may be old, but he's still in fucking ridiculous shape, so I would actually counter that.
Well, he's gone on record very recently saying that Brock would destroy him.
I think that's just him being modest. I actually highly doubt he's being like he's a modest dude. He's a very chill dude, so he's probably just saying that. 'Cause I mean, you don't look like him and get beat by that. Just doesn't
But have
happen.
you looked at Brock?
Brock? I don't know. I'm not impressed by Brock.
He's just as big and younger.
I don't know.
He may not be able to talk his way up a paper.
Brock is more injured. Goldberg has suffered one injury, and that was long, long ago. Lesnar is always getting hurt.
Yeah.
Always.
Still fucking huge.
He is
Anyways,
huge.
But anyway, I wanted to call their shit out because they said no, he wouldn't. And he is. So, fuck you two. BGDA.
I mean, I'm hyped. Don't even get me wrong right now. I am actually kind of excited to hear that, but I'm also kind of sad. Because I know for a fact
it's going to be a shitty match.
It's going to be a shitty match. I mean, it's going to be cool to hear that theme song play again, because God knows I'm going to be paying attention now. But, like, literally, growing up, I watched WCW, WWF, and all that stuff, and the best time to watch it was when it was Goldberg versus the NWA. NWO. I just watched, what's it called?
You know when you would face Biggie?
Wait, wrong group.
Wrong group?
Wrong.
I don't know.
That's Easy-E. Not
Easy-E, my bad.
Easy-E, fucking Dre. Oh my god. You just said Biggie.
Arabian Prince,
different
Easy-E,
coast.
Ice Cube.
An entirely different coast.
I never claimed to be good at rap groups.
Oh no. Biggie was West Coast. Never mind. No, you're right coast. Biggie was a little bit after.
Yeah, wrong people. But yeah, like Goldberg spearing Ice Cube and Dre.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he actually speared Ice Cube, because I'm pretty sure Ice Cube was actually on WCW doing an announcing thing, and Goldberg speared him. I don't know why, but I'm having a flashback of him spearing some rapper.
That could be taken out of context in multiple ways.
Speaking out of context, rip the dream for BG getting picked out to do jury duty, but I think he got out of it. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know the exact details. All I know is on the Facebook posts, he made a comment saying, "I'm free," so I'm hoping that means he's getting out of it. Otherwise, rip the dream, because that's awful.
Oh, yeah.
My uncle always said whenever he was called in once in his old age, when they really start calling people, because it's kind of more recent thing, they've been calling more people in for jury duty around certain areas, and they called him in. Maybe this is maybe like 15 years ago, because I remember he had come home, not come home. He'd come visit me and my dad, and he had like this short sleeve like shirt on. He had his tattoos showing, like grease monkey tattoos. Like he had spark plugs, hot rods, flaming, spoil, all that good, people who work on a garage, old Italian kind of deal. And he fucking, he's like, so, yeah, I just got the fuck out of jury duty. And me and dad are like, well, what'd you do? He's like, oh, I just walked in there like the fucking king of the fucking Sultan. And I said, hey, fuck the darkies, fuck the Muslims, fuck everybody. You guys in my country, this is Whiteville. They couldn't, apparently, the judge, the defense attorney, and the prosecuting attorney, I think they were both there, small details, looked at each other and just said, "You're excused, sir. Thank you for coming." That was a story he loved to tell over every beer he ever had. It was.
I could imagine.
Oh yeah, he's just like, yeah, I've never been called since in 15 years. I'm like, if you don't want to ever do it again, BG, this is how you escape it for life. I'm curious.
I hate everything cis and white. Leave me alone.
just start arguing with the fucking attorney. Just be yourself, BG.
Yeah, just. I see. You have a Batman wrist bracelet there. Fuck you.
No, it's okay. I see you wearing Batman stuff. Why you like Batman? No. Come on. Why do you like Batman? We doing this right now. Fuck jury duty. We have this discussion.
Well, because he's better than Superman. Wrong!
Shit, we could actually see Superman doing. Like, that's the saddest thing. I could definitely see him doing that.
So, I'm going through some different things that have been posted as recently last week. Did you see the trailer for the Power Rangers movie?
Oh, unfortunately.
I am interested in the Breakfast Club meets Teenagers with Attitude vibe that they got going on. Interested.
I am highly, seriously, what's the word here? Scared of how bad this is going to be.
Well, I have no
it
doubt in my mind it's going to be bad.
Atrocious.
I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be bad.
The scene where, what's her name? Rita Repulsa is literally hovering over was the Pink Ranger, right?
I'm guessing, yeah.
In that bed thing, like, oh, I've killed Rangers before, and I'm sitting here like, God damn. So you take down the adult Power Ranger and then do it yourself. I see you, Hasbro, and fuck you. That shit made me mad. I'm like, I mean, so far they've been edgy, they've been emo, they have been darker toned, and now they're literally talking of killing, like just straight up murder. And yet they said that the YouTube Power Rangers dark thing that was uploaded was, not the image they want Power Rangers portrayed, which is why they took it down. Fuck you. That thing was good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't. That was fucking good. And yeah, that's tilt worthy. But bluster for a bit, Mike. I forgot to close my door.
Well, yeah, as far as me watching it, yeah, the fucking Breakfast Club meets, I registered to vote back in 2008. I got summoned into jury duty. Thankfully, my Asperger's got me out of it. Okay, then. What have I walked into? Shenanigans versus a lot of shenanigans.
Oh dear.
And
that's not good. I just dropped that.
Shit randomly happening in the background. Noises. He's jingling his keys, apparently. Doing other random things.
Yourself.
What are you? Why?
What?
Why are you jingling your keys?
I kind of like knocked them off my dresser, and they were like in between my chair wheel, so could move my chair back under my desk, and yeah. There we go.
Well, fine then.
We back once a motherfucking again.
Okay, So the only other thing that I'm seeing right now, as far as dumb news, besides Goldberg, and Britney Spears, son being Frieza, which is still pretty fun. Gears of War 4 came out,
Oh boy,
which I've heard nothing but good so far.
good. It's how to put this.
User entered your channel.
It's
Hey,
good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Sound good?
Yep,
Yep.
we're all good.
Okay, you guys are very loud, so
Slow the
sound
volume.
it. There we go.
Is that better? We good? We good?
He's good.
Yep,
He
yep,
just
yep,
lowered the
yep.
volume.
Cool.
All right, so we can now start the podcast
Yeah.
proper. But on the topic of, before we skip to that with Gears of War 4, good game and solidly good on PC. People are very confused about this fact, and I'm looking forward to playing that next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be getting it for Xbone, but then just getting
You
it
have it for PC.
I know.
You can get it for PC
I
and get it for Xbox. It doesn't matter.
I know. I'm gonna be getting a physical copy though.
Oh, nope. It doesn't work like that.
It does.
Nope. It has to be a digital copy.
Okay then. I will need to make some room in my Xbox.
Yeah, no, Kevin made that mistake. Kevin bought a physical copy and he went to a download on his PC and it was like, nope, we see you have the game registered, but it's not a digital copy. We're sorry, but you're going to have to buy a digital copy to have the Microsoft Play Anywhere feature for your game.
Interesting.
So he had to literally buy the game twice.
Good to know. So, DA, were you listening at all before you actually got
Nope.
on? I didn't think so. So, I wanted to say, told you so. I would rather BG be here as well, but I have to suffice. With Goldberg coming back. Fucking called it.
Hang on a second. Don't say that as though it's already happened. It's been announced. But you know something? Alberto Del Rio was announced for an event in Mexico until he was stabbed.
So is that where BG is right now?
What?
He's like, this isn't gonna happen. Mike's not gonna be right.
Not right yet.
Where is he, though?
I don't know.
Gotta love it. Wait, he did get out of jury duty, though, correct?
Uh-huh.
God damn it, man! What kind of brothers are you two?
Uh-huh.
Good answer. I appreciate this.
Stunning commentary. But at least, hey, rumors are pointing to me being right though, so I'm.
Oh no, it
just
was
saying,
announced for SummerSlam or Survivor
Fuck.
Series or something. But
yeah, we were talking about it earlier, and it's like cool, but like depressing at the same
no,
time.
it's a big old fat. Who cares? Brock
Just
Lesnar
'cause-
sucks. Bill Goldberg hasn't wrestled in years.
And he's 50.
It's a big
God,
old
he is
rat.
that
Who
old.
cares?
Do you think it'll be better than
It
their
could
last
be worse.
match?
You say that.
If Bill
You-
Goldberg just revealed, like, hey, I've been missing my leg for years. I'm still gonna work this match with one leg. Still gonna be better. If Brock Lesnar,
Well, didn't
if Brock
Brock-
Lesnar was like, hey, Paul Heyman is just subbing it for me at the last minute, still better. Because that match.
Didn't
was
Brock
terrible.
Lesnar like
Oh, yeah.
wrestle a dude with one leg before?
Zach Gowen. He there's an interesting story about that. They wanted to sign a one-legged wrestler, but the booker was so incompetent that they got the wrong one-legged wrestler who could actually not wrestle as opposed to the one that actually could.
I fucking love the WWE.
Isn't it
Oh
great?
man.
Vince McMahon is on every drug known to man. I'm pretty fucking certain of it by now.
And technically he is uneliminable from the Royal Rumble because the rules state that both feet must touch the ground. And when he wrestled, he took off his prosthetic leg. So he cannot lose the Royal Rumble ever.
He's still wrestling in it to this day.
Aww. Aww. Sad days.
But okay. So before the podcast started today, I went and saw the new Godzilla, the Japanese Godzilla
Shin
movie.
Gojira
Shin Godzilla.
in Before Versus is currently shitting his pants.
So the first thing, so I liked the movie.
Oh.
It's framed up just about like every other, a lot like the first Godzilla movie, the first Japanese one. A lot of political banter, and then nuclear
Let them fight.
threat. Not that one. Nuclear threat, like those parallels are evident. But there's a couple things that I just absolutely love about this movie, and most people will probably find them terrible, but I find them amazing. And I think this first one, is just a fact with I would say most Japanese cinema, but most of my Japanese cinema that I've seen is Godzilla movies.
Okay.
Anytime they hire a English actor, it's always terrible, and I always fucking love it.
Like,
They're just
terrible
so, like,
as in...
they're shitty actors. They're deadpanned. They couldn't act their way out of a paper bag.
So-
Their lines are terrible. There's literally a scene. So there's
like
this
Ken
character
Watanabe
wait,
in
hold
Godzilla.
on. No, Ken Watanabe was fine.
Let them
This
fight.
is way fucking.
Are they speaking
Believe
English
me.
or Japanese?
English.
Ooh, that's no excuse.
These are like
now.
people casted as
Oh,
Americans.
boy. I thought that it was just like, oh, I don't really understand this
No.
language, so I don't know where to put the inflections. But no, this is-
No. So there's actually this character that's in the movie that you are led to believe is a Japanese American. However, it was a Japanese actress, and you could tell that her first language was Japanese, and she would occasionally just start speaking in English, American English, and said she wanted to be the president of the United States. That shit wasn't believable. But there's a scene with her on the plane with some political figure, maybe her dad, I don't know. His first 4 lines sounded like they were read from the cap of a Snapple bottle.
Oh, God.
They sounded like just like little proverbs, or they were phrases. They weren't lines. Like, nuclear weapons have always been a deterrent. And like I want to like actually get the script for this movie just because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was just laughing the entire time. And again, they were so fucking deadpanned. It was amazing. Like the last Japanese Godzilla movie, Godzilla Final Wars, like the subplot of it is like a combo of The Matrix versus Dragon Ball Z versus Power Rangers versus a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
It's really dumb. But they also have a lot of shitty American actors. And then they literally have a scene that is set in LA, Los Angeles, and like Rodan attacks it, and they just have like 2 people on the street, a white guy and a black guy. And it is my favorite scene in the fucking movie from the human perspective. It is so bad.
Yeesh.
But then like Godzilla, like in his final form, Godzilla has forms, and this is a big thing that another part I loved about this movie for the wrong reasons. The final form of Godzilla is very menacing. They like up the ante with like his radioactiveness and stuff. Really cool. However, when Godzilla first appears, he's in like a pre-evolved state. He just kind of has hind legs. He has gills. They're like spurting out blood. And he like has no arms. He's just kind of like his whole body's on the ground. He's just kind of pushing with his legs against the ground. So I'm going to link you a picture of Godzilla in his pre-evolved form. I'm calling him Derpy Godzilla.
Derpy Godzilla.
And I'm transitioning to it on the stream right now.
Goodness.
I fucking love it.
Oh my goodness.
He looks so dumb. It's amazing.
Click the link.
Oh
What
my
in
goodness.
the fuck is that?
I love it so much.
That's actually
I love it.
Godzilla.
Pre-evolved Godzilla. Yes.
Japan. What the fuck?
Like in motion with everybody running behind it.
Hero
So
Des!
beautiful.
Hero!
And I'm just like the whole time I'm just thinking like, hi. How are you guys? Like, mind if I walk through the street?
Are your guys' eyes open? Because my eyes are open! I'll see everything! In the future!
I just want, like, I want a cleaner picture than this one, and that is going to be my Facebook, like, cover photo forever. I love Derpy Godzilla with a passion.
Fucking amazing. Versus, how do you defend that?
That
How do you...
just makes me sad. That's like seeing those really, really bad shots of Super.
It's
like,
me. It's just like with what from like this to what he becomes is such a stark difference that it's to me it like in the whole spectrum of things is forgivable, but just the crowd running away from Derpy Godzilla was one of my favorite. Movie.
I don't have words. I actually feel pain in my chest. Somebody send help. This is not okay.
It was so good.
What?
Man, like they wanted to make him look like pre-evolved, just like shitty, and then he becomes something.
This is
incredible.
the country that's responsible for Pokemon and Digimon. You'd think they'd know what the fuck to do.
Not everything looks cool when it starts out, dude.
I mean, they could have started off with something more along the lines of the fucking American version of Godzilla and have evolved from that. That would have been better than this.
I don't know. This
like
is
small
amazing.
Velociraptor fucking Godzilla into giant Godzilla would have been better
Ah.
than fucking Evolve monster that's right in front of me. This is the Rock Beast from Evolve. He's got like fucking like tentacles or no, he's got literally hands sticking out of his head giving the hard rock devil horns.
No, those are gills.
I don't care what you say they are. That's what they look like.
They're gills.
He's
believe me.
Godzilla's here to rock.
He literally at this point does not have arms. That's why
How
he's
long did it
crawling
stay like that?
Not that long. 5-10 minutes. Like he
Still
comes
too
out of the
long.
water, finally
Still
reveals
too
himself.
long.
He evolves to get on hind legs. He still has the weird open eyes, but he definitely looks a little bit more ferocious. He kind of starts growing. He kind of starts growing arms. Then he goes back into the sea, and then there, more government stuff and preparing. And then when he comes back, he's the fully evolved thing that you've seen in all the promotional material.
Just fucking hurts to look at.
It's I still love it. Like,
Yeah.
DA, you've seen things that are just like so utterly bad that you love them.
Absolutely.
And this is that for me. It's
I completely understand it, but it still makes me sad.
It does.
Because
Makes me
somebody had to
sad.
think that looked good.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that they thought it looked good. I think they're like, we need to make him look like just not ferocious at all. He's premature, essentially. He's just been sucking on radiation,
No.
whatever the hell he was beforehand.
No.
He's just been sucking on radiation for a while.
No. I will not. I will.
Yeah.
I will hear nothing about this. This is unforgivable. I accept no words.
No matter what you think.
Don't.
I mean, I can look
care.
up the reasoning behind it. I'm assuming that's what it is. Just because there's a lot of shit that looks super derpy when it's first born. And then becomes something ferocious. There's a lot of examples in life out there. That's probably what they did. But, yeah, they left the movie pretty open-ended. There's a lot of just dumb shit, too, between, like, the Americans and the Japanese and, like, jabbing at each other. And then just other just fun little, just, like, jokes and humor. Like, at the beginning, they're like, oh, it's just like swimming in the water. It can't get on land. And then the prime minister is like saying, we don't believe it can get on land. And then it's like, excuse me, prime minister. They whisper, he what? And it cuts to Godzilla on land. Essentially that frame that you're looking at right now.
I cut back to it. It hurts my eyes.
But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. Like I said, they added to his arsenal of radioactive abilities, and definitely made him a nuclear menace again, which is really cool.
I will anxiously await for the next American Godzilla movie.
I recommend watching it, dude.
I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong. It's just now
good.
I'm gonna have to watch this drunk because I can't. I literally can't. I like how Versus has not commented yet, so that's how you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it for what it was.
Of course you do.
And Derpy Godzilla has a special place in my heart.
At
Staring intently with his giant fucking eyes. And it was kind of interesting too. They like the roar that they used was the original roar from the original Godzilla movie, and they combined like old Foley too. Like just about all of the weapon sound effects from like firing and stuff were ripped straight out of the original Godzilla movie. So like the tank fire, the machine gun fire, which I thought was a fun touch to harken back to people who have seen the original.
I mean, you realize that the sound of guns have changed drastically since those times.
Oh yeah, but it's not meant to be realistic. It's meant to be a nostalgia grab.
Okay.
And I accepted it for what it was.
Alrighty then. Just gonna
Gotta have
just
fun with
gonna cry when I look at the current modern day weapons that don't make a sound. And I'm looking at the movie and I just hear clack 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 clack. That's gonna throw me off hardcore.
Gotta have fun with
Ching
it,
ching
man.
ching 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 ching. It's like guns haven't used tracer rounds like that in 15, 20 years. Stop.
Okay, I'll say this about that. For somebody like you, that's distracted, but I've never heard the word tracer rounds in my life. So for me, it's like, digga.
Gun shooting. I've been around guns plenty of times, and I've studied military history. Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, is it shooting at me? No good.
Is it Friday? No. Okay, I'm fine. Oh God, Detroit.
Detroit's not that bad.
No, you're right. It's a lot better than Syracuse right now. Literally, there was a shootout about down the road from me.
Did it involve clowns?
No, it involved an employee at my school.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the food services guys decided he had didn't want his traffic ticket that badly. Decided to open fire at a squad car. He got blown the fuck away.
Not to make this into a pissing contest or anything, but about
Look at my poverty dick.
About I think it was like 2 or 3 hours ago. My little brother called and said that one of my friends from high school was shot and killed.
Jesus.
Yep.
Like, hey, you remember Heavy? I was like, yeah, Heavy was cool. Oh, he's dead. I'm like, what?
These streets are kind of nobody, man.
It was his own fault, unfortunately.
Ah.
Yeah.
Such
And
is the
I
ways.
will say no more.
Such is how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, no, crime's been actually getting pretty bad here, especially like it usually was pretty isolated over in north and west Syracuse, which is where like the low income housing was. But now it's actually like we have crime going on campus literally every day. Like it's like, oh, the sun's going down. My phone vibrated. Is it Department of Public Safety? Yes, it is. Another mugging, another robbery, another attempted strong arm robbery. Hold on, my phone is vibrated now. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. Attempted strong arm robbery of motor vehicle at this dome parking lot. Car wasn't stolen. Female screamed for help. My school does not mention skin color in any of its posts about the crimes happening. Not once. It says, we're looking for any information on on the assailants.
We're looking
it says,
for males.
Yeah, male with black hair wearing a pair of shoes and a brown t-shirt. Okay. And?
Looking for a male with do-rag and dreadlocks. Color? Not specific.
That's legitimately, that's exactly my thought process. Like, hello? You want help, but if you don't actually describe what the fuck we're looking for, they don't want to acknowledge that, you know, the black crime rate is spreading to the fucking school. I hate this fucking place.
Color, it's pound 0000000. Isn't that the hex code for blood? No!
Oof. You did not just bring programming into this, Mike.
That's not programming.
Whatever. It sounded like code.
It's just that it's the hex code for. It's more Photoshop-y type stuff.
Still more than I know.
But yeah. Let's get off this little sour subject. World sucks.
Politics too. Yikes.
Yeah. But at least we have Ken Bone.
I still don't know what he did. I just know who he is.
He just was such a, like, outlier amongst all the people who asked questions. He looked freaking amazing. And then at the end of the debate, they had a camera, like, overlooking camera from, like, the debate floor. You just see him walk out and take a picture on a disposable camera and then walk out. It was just like the retroiest of retro dudes.
A disposable camera.
Which I have not seen in many a moon myself. And yeah, I just saw a tweet. It's just like, you don't just see Ken Bone, you feel Ken Bone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just one of those random dudes who just becomes an internet sensation for whatever reason.
Wow. Well, hello there.
But, okay, so I get in just recent streaminess things that I've been doing. So, started Zelda 2. Holy fuck, that game is hard. I realize why most people consider it the worst Zelda. And it's not because it's a bad game. It's just because it's fucking hard as shit.
I just imagine you just sitting there like, oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Versus can tell you. I was stuck in Death Mountain for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, you know what? I was gonna call it quits for now. And I'll go back to it at a later date, which will be this Sunday. And, you know, I've now looked up how to... So it's a side-scroller. Different from the other old school Zeldas, which are over the top view. There's these axe dudes that there's two variants. There's one that's orange that they just run at you and chop at you with an axe, and they're kind of hard to kill. And then there's ones that throw axes. Your shield doesn't block them. You cannot duck underneath them. And they're really hard to jump over. And, like, the only really way you can, you know, kind of just force your way through it, you'll die, most likely. Or you could use your jump spell, which gives you a higher jump, and just try and jump over the dude and run the fuck away. And that's really what they recommend until you get...
Apparently you walked off a bridge. Quite a show.
Yeah. I was trying to read stuff in the guide, and I just walked into some water.
Don't mind me, y'all. I'm going to just try to make my game easier. Shit, I just killed myself.
Don't game and drive.
Boo.
Not a good thing to do. But yeah, it's once I get essentially there's a down stab to ghost. Yeah, the fucking bubbles. I hate those things. In fucking Zelda 1 and in this game, their bubbles suck.
But
Stupid
was
skulls.
it the dirty bubble? Was it the dirty bubble? If not, you died to the wrong bubble.
You just booed my joke, and you come back at me with that?
Exactly. It's par for the course, man. I gotta meet bad joke with shit joke. I mean, this is kind of how you compound it. This is engineering 101, man. Shit going bad? Fuck it, pile it on.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yes, I broke it.
He got you there, Mike.
That's not good for your career, sir.
You say that. You say that.
You engineering shit and going, yes, I broke it. That part is on the next rocket to go to Mars. Yes. Kaboom!
Fuck you, company I work for. Now I'm gonna go start my own company with 8 balls and hookers. Just made with the 8 ball.
Gonna build a bender. Oh man.
Yes.
But yeah, Zelda 2 is hard as shit. I'm looking forward to beating it so I can get on to games that I've played before. Oh man. And I might start doing I might do separate streams as well for some other multiplayer games and whatnot besides the Path to the Wild. But Sunday seems to be the confirmed day for me to do streaming.
Okay.
So for anyone who watches this that wants to watch me suck at Zelda 2, go tune in to twitch.tv/lone115 on Sundays. Sunday evenings has usually been the time. And go check that out. Plug over. All right. You guys have any fun things you did this last week?
I have
Anybody?
3 things I want to talk about, but if Pro wants to do anything before that.
The only news I got is the current building of my computer, but that's really it.
About to be a gaming machine.
Oh my god. I've got my case, my CPU cooler, my motherboard, my graphics card, and my SSD drive in, and my monitor, which I have now currently set up at my desk connected to my PS4, and god damn, it looked good.
My buddy Brady is currently building his PC in my living room right now. And it's kind of fun to watch. I'm going to read this, Brian. I'm sorry.
You're not
but
sorry.
It was...
You're not sorry.
It's a Tumblr crowd. Prepare to be triggered.
As if they watch us anyway.
Here we go. So he posted to Twitter, watching Ryan Brady try to build his PC is like spectating an autistic 2-year-old while he plays Legos.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's amazing!
You should be sorry about that one.
That's why I said, prepare to be triggered. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Brian throws out some gems, and I wish he could summon them more on command, because I would love for him to be on some of our stuff. I would love it. He just has some confidence issues here and there when it comes to trying to be funny.
So, the opposite of you.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I just throw shit at the wall until something sticks, and nothing ever does.
It just keeps sliding off and with leaving bits of corn behind, essentially.
But darn it, I'm persistent. But yeah. So DA.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll go from quickest to longest. First off, I've been a fan of the Gorillaz since I was a kid, since their very first album, since their very first song. And now they're coming out with a whole new album next year, and I am super, super excited about it because they're just giving little bitty tidbits of it on their Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all this stuff, and all these stories about all this stuff. It's super, super great.
I just found an article. Gorillaz cartoon drummer Russell, new album. What is coming will come.
Fantastic. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Number 2 is Five Nights at Freddy's hit last Friday, or this past Friday, and people expected answers. They just got way more questions. I, for one, expected a lot of answers. Couple answers, way more questions. I'm just like, you've done it again, Scott.
He's just counting the bills right now. It's just here's an answer. Here's another 5 questions. Here's an
There
answer.
you are. Why can't you just give... No. We have to decipher this.
See that little scribble on the back wall? Good luck.
Oh,
That's
boy.
super important. No, not that one. No.
So that, what you've just explained, Da, sounds like the storyboarding process for Super.
And that's as a matter of fact, that's number 3.
Yeah.
This Trunks transformation thing.
Super Blue Saiyan God
What
Red
the actual crap
Rose.
is that?
From what I've been seeing, people are thinking it's the step between Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue. That's the one rumor I've seen.
No.
Bull?
No.
Yes.
No. It's stupid is what it is.
I mean, that's besides the fact that Black still even exists after Beerus has killed what created him in the past. So yeah. Talk about plot holes. There's a glaring one, and it's that.
But okay, he has this super big rage boost, and he's gonna fend off both Black and Zamasu for a very long time, according to the next couple episode synopsises. But he didn't get a rage boost when within a couple of hours his mom and his girlfriend was killed right in front of him. No rage boost. Super Saiyan 1 attack Black. But now it's just and people are like, I'm on the Reddit right now, and episode 61, 1,117 comments just about Trunks. The actual episode has almost 3,000, and people are like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing!" For every 20, "Oh my goodness, is amazing," look at Trunks comments, there's one person going, "This doesn't make very much sense, but it is kind of awesome." I'm like, don't just
Hoi.
It's
just
just a
bad.
convenient super boost, and it's just another form that looks like all the other forms. Oh, but he's got blue energy. So what? Oh, but he doesn't have any pupils. So what? Oh, it's so awesome. No, it's not.
He's Broly.
It's a fusion of Blue Super Saiyan and the form that everyone loved of his from the Cell games. I mean, it's the Cell fight. So it's unforgivable.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Why and how did Super Saiyan turn to sherbet colors? Wow, hit the nail on the head with that description versus just
I just shook my head when I saw that, because you can just pull out anything. At any point, Goku could just go purple or whatever, and they could just go, "Oh yeah, I just did this. I'm angry now," or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's completely free.
Zamasu or Goku Black was like, "Oh, when I switched your bodies with the Super Dragon Balls, I just straight up killed this version of you, your wife, and your son, Goten." Oh, but what about Gohan? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not
Gohan's
at
fine.
all. And then he just goes, "Or I won't forgive you, Raw," and attacks him. He doesn't get a super rage boost like Trunks when he learns that himself and his wife and his child was his other potential child. Oh, but we're not talking about him for some reason. We're all killed by this person in front of him. He just goes, "Or I won't forgive you." Punch. This
And
is
then
just a Trunks blowjob for 20 episodes plus of just, look, you guys like Trunks. Look how awesome Trunks is. He has the potential to be the strongest person ever. Okay.
I also like the fact that Goku, like, once a fight, remembers he has instant transmission. Just once. Where he just warp like transmissions in front of Zamasu and just back fist. I found that funny, but then also it's just like he always fucking forgets about that move. Literally can go anywhere at any time instantly. and then chooses just to not.
It's
Every time I think it can't get any worse, it just does. And I'm very surprised.
I mean, I don't know why you're. I don't even. What?
I thought that all the surprises for me were just going. I'm like, okay, you guys are down low. But it's a 2-story house where you just go so far below the floor that you hit a ceiling. And it's just like, oh, there's a whole nother floor down here. And that's what Super is right now.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, just move this book over. Oh, there's another floor. We can go deeper.
And with bated breath, I wait for next week.
We can go. We have to go deeper. Please don't. Please stop. Just let it die.
Nope. Keep going. Keep on.
It's just.
going.
I genuinely don't even see it anymore. With what they're doing. How are they thinking of any of this?
I don't know. How could okay, Captain Ginyu's whole entire gimmick was he could change bodies, but it was stated that he never fully got a grasp of Goku's power. Why did Zamasu, when he changed his body, just like, okay, I'm the strongest now?
Maybe because Goku had God Ki. That's the only thing I can think of. So he knew that key.
I don't think so. He's tapping into God Ki as opposed to the key that everybody has, which Ginyu could tap into.
Yes. That a bullshit answer out of my hat. That's what you're getting out of me. Which then maybe it's neither good nor evil. That because Ginyu couldn't fully access Kaioken just because you needed to be pure of heart.
My head hurts again.
This is where the long cane comes out and drags me out from the stage. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just
like
a turd factory.
Maybe just.
And that train is never stopping.
Yeah, I was gonna say that factory is running at full force. Business is a booming. Take the booming as you will.
But hey, Gorillas that's good. And JoJo is always good. So there's good things in this world.
Yeah, One Punch Man had a good chapter. Eagerly awaiting tomorrow for other things.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan's explaining things, finally.
If you fucking call it that.
It's explaining things.
Oh,
I can call it that.
My god. This entire plot line is so convoluted, stupid, asinine, no thought process backwards. It's garbage. It is literally... I am now 1,000% certain that this scumbag is now writing this series mainly because he know it'll animate better this way.
Oh,
I think that's why it fucking paused. Because he was like,
things.
you know what? I got to adjust shit. Because, this was cool for the anime. The anime can only do so much for the story I'm writing. Fuck it. I want to make more money. Here's this shitstorm. Yeah. That's about how I'm looking at the fucking current chapters. Because it's fucking blatant.
Any more feelings, Ralph?
Fuck Attack on Titan. It's overrated and garbage. Stop liking it.
I think I'm going to like it just to
Fuck you.
I like Attack on
Go
Titan now.
go
It's my
fuck
favorite
yourself.
series
I have
ever.
11 days till Ruby Season 4. I
It
don't
is
care.
It is
I
perfect.
don't care.
It-
11 days.
It has no flaws.
10 days. 10 days till Ruby Season fucking 4.
There's no
I
flaws.
don't care.
I'm going
Ruby,
to
I don't care.
change all
I don't care.
of wait.
Nope,
or,
I don't care.
I'm
Nope.
going to change all of our
Nope.
promotional material to
Nope.
Attack on Titan
Nope.
pictures. I'm going to keep
Nope.
sharing it to your
Nope.
Facebook. You will love it.
Nope.
I know you will.
Nope. I will fucking kill you in your sleep in our hotel room, Mike. It is only a few weeks away. You better fucking prepare for it.
I'll live fulfilled knowing that I spread the love.
I
of
will
Attack on
fucking
Titan
end
to
you. Yeah, I shared that earlier, DA. Yeah, Mike. I posted this earlier on Facebook. So about that, on this note, we could actually, Mike, just throw this in there.
Oh yeah.
Throw this on the stream.
Oh, they stopped.
Yeah,
they stopped all
that's what I was
production.
gonna go into. All right, fuck it, fine. I was gonna link when you actually put the GIF up there so we could see him erasing the
Don't
dynamite.
say GIF.
GIF.
There you go.
Fine. Whatever. That they have done more than just erase the dynamite that's exploding the phones. They've erased the phone. They said, you know what? If we can't, we did one recall, we can't afford another. Fuck the Note 7. We're not selling it, we're not making it, not doing anything with it. Fuck it, we're done.
We're sorry.
Kinda. Refunds abound. Don't worry. We're sorry.
So can I? Does this actually animate? I don't know if it will. Let's see. I'm hoping. Audience. Where's the There we go. Center. Transition. Hey, it does. Cool.
Yay!
And there you go. Yeah, I've seen this around.
Yep.
I've seen this around online too. It is a beautiful GIF. Is that like the fuck? It's like there's like a Death Star too.
Yep.
To the left.
Yep. You gotta love Simpsons, man.
Oh yeah.
Old Simpsons.
Agreed. Okay, yeah, better put. There is a clear-cut distinction. So, question on that.
like you
When did The Simpsons get bad to you?
I was never a big Simpsons.
Oh,
watcher.
you're a terrible person.
Oh
You're
my
a
goodness.
Terrible person.
I also have a few years of not being as old as you guys.
You are literally 3 years younger than me.
You're
3.
You're a couple months younger than me.
Really?
Yeah. I was born in
You're only
89.
Okay. That's
No,
all.
we
I don't know how, we're in our 40s.
DA. He's 26. Or you 25?
I'm 26. Just
Yeah,
turned
so he's
26.
2.5 years younger than us. We're both born in 89.
I'm 26.
Oh, you're 26.
Yes.
I thought.
Also,
Oh.
1990 is 1 year separate from 89.
I was born in November.
Of 89?
Yes.
So you are
Oh.
a year and 2 months older than me.
Gotcha.
Wait, you were born in 90? So how
Yes.
am I a year and 2 months?
Because
Or sorry, you're 10 months.
Oh
Sorry.
my-
Sorry.
You're sleeping,
My
Michael.
math sucks too. My math sucks too.
my head hurts.
So yeah, you can't use that excuse.
I was never no one I knew really watched The Simpsons.
How? My fucking grandparents watched The Simpsons.
Parents didn't watch The Simpsons. None of my friends did.
Reasons I'm glad I didn't grow up in the fucking suburbs.
Really, I think the first like adult cartoon that I watched was Family Guy when it first came out.
Oh, that is gross.
I enjoy early Family Guy.
No, compared to early Simpsons, it's garbage.
Okay, I'm looking at the episodes and seeing like, oh yeah, I remember that one and seeing how I feel about it. I'm thinking around season 11, 12 is where I was like, oh, this isn't as good as it used to be. So that's around 2000.
Okay, apparently I can't. Apparently I can't Google Simpsons seasons on Google Chrome anymore. Okay. Yeah, for some reason Google has been restricting what I can Google lately. Don't understand why.
That's
They're on to you.
odd.
Yep. If it has a swear word in it, I can't search it. My safe search is currently locked into on. I cannot turn it off. It's kind of annoying.
We've heard the podcast. We think you need help.
Oof. What was?
Okay, I just typed in inconspicuous poison. Bunch of results. So
Okay.
Detroit is, all good.
I mean,
So I would like to ask, because that's the first thing your brain thought of. Why?
Okay. I did want to type in something so bad that it's just like,
Flag.
yeah. I'll be put on some government watch list.
I mean,
BG comes back and types in something like R and gets the past results. Like, what were you searching? It was for the podcast, I swear. At 2:30 in the morning.
oh God,
NSA's like, sure.
they did do
So we seen this search for something called Boku no Pico. Can you explain?
Boku no Pico. What is this?
It was research. You were watching it for 45 minutes. Yep.
I wrote down some extensive notes.
There's a lot of cleanup.
Paper everywhere. Paper everywhere.
Didn't Nate stream Boku no Pico or something as a joke last time at Yoma or something?
No, he left the stream on by mistake and went to hentai.
Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of that, did BG happen to get the videos into the contest?
Nope. Because I knew he wasn't going to, even with an extension. Because BG's work ethic is crap. No matter what he says, if he says he's gonna do it, unless he actually does it or you see him doing it, he's not going to do it. And I knew that, which is why I said he wasn't going to do it. And I was correct.
I tried to get my videos finished, but my computer has since then started to crash every few hours, or whenever I put it under a heavy load. So whenever I'm actually like editing in power mode, it'll just die on me. So I essentially in hiatus for editing until I finish building my new computer. I'm pretty certain my laptop now, the problem with it has to be the thermal paste on the CPU. So once I build,
Overheating.
yeah, because it's getting very hot, but the internal temperatures aren't reading that hot. It's weird. I'm pretty sure one of the fans and the thermal paste is dead, and it's just not reacting well, so it's not getting good reads. So I'm just gonna, when I build this thing, that's when I'll crack open my laptop, replace the thermal paste, and fix the fan, and see if that fixes the laptop. But I'm not gonna do it until after I have the backup already built, just in case, because I still need this for schoolwork.
Indeed. So, anything else anybody wants to talk about? We are just about out of time.
Don't know.
I mean, I already gave my stupid stream spiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else that I can think of.
It's been a slow news week. Besides Overwatch, the Halloween thing kicking off big.
Oh, the Halloween stuff.
Literally, it's all over Facebook. Everybody's like, even on Twitter. Even Little Karibo and Takahata are all about, okay, so October is literally Witch Mercy Waifu Month. That is just all this is.
Speaking of actually Team 4-Star, have you guys seen the stuff for Tiba that they've been pushing out, like all of their judging results and stuff? we've been doing A and B stuff for decade-ish.
Yep.
Give or take between the four of us. And it's funny seeing the differences in reaction to constructive criticism with it. Most of the actual people that submitted the videos have been very gracious and been very receptive of the criticism, which is good. And then everybody else is like, what the fuck, man? Like, Kaiser has been particularly pretty brutal in his criticism. And people have just been like, oh, it's like, I find it shitty that you're criticizing them for mistakes that you've done at one point in your life. and
Oh, yeah.
maybe corrected later in life, but you did it once.
Yeah, the SJWs of the internet are fucking retarded. That's all it is.
Yes.
They're
Constructive criticism is
fucking
never
idiots.
a bad thing, ladies and gents.
It's how you improve. You can't
If they're
placate
not
stupidity.
If they're not attacking you directly,
You
like
suck.
saying just-
Quit. Stop doing it. You're ugly and your editing's ugly.
yeah, like
if it's not
that
that,
shit-
shut the fuck up.
yeah. Constructive criticism, they will point out flaws.
You're beating down their artistic integrity, man. Like, just because it's not looking good to you, dude, doesn't mean it won't look good to somebody else. No, you fucking unfucking intelligent half-baked fuckwit. There,
You fucking unfucking.
there is a style that's attempted here. I am informed of it. I am giving my read of it. So shut the fuck up.
Fucking unfucking.
For when there's too much fucking to do.
Such a linguist, Ralph
That's
Iovino.
fucking no.
All right. I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week. Actually, looking at the calendar, we got 3 episodes before Yoma.
Yep.
That third episode on the 2nd, we might not do, just for being prepared for YomaCon and what have you.
We
shall see.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you will probably be on the
no,
road.
I'll get on the road Thursday until 3 in the morning.
Oh, okay, so you would be able to do it Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, basically the bus routes are actually a little different. They've changed it up. So essentially now I'm leaving here at 3:30 in the morning and I'm arriving at you at 3:55 p.m. Yeah, usually I'd end up arriving at like 6 o'clock ish. They've
Okay.
changed the schedules up.
Or what time
Alright.
are you arriving?
3:55.
Okay. Yeah, we should be in the hotel by then. I have to see what time the check-in starts, but we'll be up and ready because we're just here.
When you gonna be
Yeah,
arriving
no.
there, Mikey?
Probably like 7.
Fuck you.
I work!
Fuck you.
And I don't have PTO yet because, as you both are very well aware, you have seen like 2 or 3 shelves of medicine behind my fucking bed. I get sick a lot. That's where most of my PTO went. I have 2
Can they
days
just
left.
like inject you with whatever?
One
the
of
fuck
them is
keeps-
for Friday.
Keeps Magic Johnson running, because I swear to God, your immune
Yes.
system needs a good kick.
It's sad.
You're gonna be the
Squeaky
fucking-
air coughing.
It's a life.
You're gonna be 60
you
years
recall
old living in a
it.
bubble.
You think he's gonna make it
Uh,
to 60?
I don't know. He might. One more bad fall might break his ass for good.
I'll have a miracle drug by then.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's called
pollen's gonna
nanomachines.
take you out at 30.
You think pollen's gonna take him out at 30? That fucking Harambe
right.
pollen, dude. It's coming in strong.
4 more years.
Michael. Thank you.
Is that part of your lung? That's a kidney! Why are you coughing out parts of your kidney? Because I'm dying!
I shit the other one out last week.
People are looking at you like, does he have AIDS? He wishes.
No, he's got he's got allergies. It's worse than AIDS right now. Oh God. We're terrible people.
Is that an iron lung? Yeah, his 5th one.
Aww. Have they tried a blood transfusion? Yeah, it shriveled up in his veins.
What type is he? We've tried them all.
Elmer's glue.
Oh, man.
He's got mercury in there now. It seems to be working. Either that or he's getting superpowers. We don't know.
He's really good at regulating his own temperature. Weird side effect, but
No, close that window. He can't take the wind.
Too late. Too late. Part of his skin just blew away.
someone could put his finger underneath their tongue and he can tell their exact temperature. It's a weird ability.
Oh
All
my
right. Thank you,
God.
everybody, for tuning in. We will see you
We're
next
terrible
week.
people. Later.